Play this call, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Bravo! Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And Diggs has it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
On 2nd down now, it's Moss at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now for the point after. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Chiefs nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Check tight end.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, let's get the box try. 56. Mike's 56. All day. All day. Yellow. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Delta. 56. Mike, 56.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check. 50, yellow. Check. 61. Matchbox.
This is Breida. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Quit talking about it and bring it. He's crazy.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes flushed out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now it's Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Attack.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Watch twist. Attack.
Here's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yellow. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 56, Mike. Alpha. Here we go. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Yellow. 180.
Tackles.
Hey, 57, color, 56, right side.
They run with freedom. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's go.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
56. Mike 56, right? 6. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
15.
Mike 56.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Second and 7 at the Bills' 14-yard line.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. In your face.
Yellow.
Buzz. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the screen. Pass. 56.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Hey, box truck.
Let's go. Mike 55.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Hey, Delta.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. 54.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Hey, over.
55, Mike, 55. Watch the pass. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, exit.
Mike.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
Allen now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to middle.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
And again, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 46. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll keep it on the ground. Moss, call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Round 80. 5 wide.
I got you. Mike, 55.
Hey, Alpha.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4.
Replace the win. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it's 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Moss. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Allen, and he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. On 2nd and 2, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Samuels. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Pick the edge. Go. Hatchet. Check 4. Check 52. 49. Check 49. Watch the edge. Check. Watch twist.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I 7, let's go. 56, Mike, 56. So don't say nothing. 56, the mic, boys, 56. Check 56. All day, dog. Hey, rim win.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That was going to let it. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. All the way down at the 21-yard line. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Here we go, check him out. Check the call.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Sponge. No. Check nickel. Yellow. Check 24.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
March 49. Hey, get in the weight room.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Butker's kick here is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. On first down, Moss. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 38. The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Allen to throw from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. And now look at him go. Past the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Well, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. That's the pass. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. 43. 43. Check 99. Check 99.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Flushed out right. That escapes the sack. And I think the ball's out. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Mike's 50. Smoke. Attack, attack. They're running it. '56 to Mike. 55.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Able to get away. Now he steps away. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man there to knock it away that time. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the 4th quarter now. And looks like the Bengals starting to pull away in that one. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved it.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run it now out of the gun. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Let's go, let's go. Watch the motion. My 52.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Chiefs, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.